Angie.
Hi, I'm Faye.
Hello, I'm June.
And we would like you to join us tonight at the Clickgord Auditorium for the Miss Guyana USA Beauty Pageant. But first, sit right there and watch CultureShare.
That was a short chronological look at Labor Day from 1986 to 1991, and we'll be taking a look at 1992 coming up towards the end of the program. Well, I guess we are here because we all survived the Bacchanal on the Parkway last weekend. I am Harold PYSADE, and it's always a pleasure to welcome you to CultureShare. And for the next hour, we'll be featuring some of the best in Caribbean entertainment. Well, one of the big features of the Labor Day weekend was the Mardi Gras show that was held at the Brooklyn Museum, at the back of the Brooklyn Museum grounds. And one of the big acts was the Calypso Crazy, Edwin Ayong himself. The Party Now Start was one of the selections he did. Let's join Crazy now.
in a rage. People on the rampage. From that curfew we get, we taking advantage. Advantage. So come let me jam it. Come let me have fun. Come let me jam it. I want to get some. Jam it, 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 jam it. The party don't start. The party don't start. And we going non-stop. We don't want me now. The party don't start. The party don't start. So glad I'm in hard, sure to send you mad. Dancing, prancing, calypso jamming. Dancing, prancing, calypso jamming. Hey, 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 hey. Put your hand in the air. Put your hand in the air. Put your hand in the air. That's the dancing set. We want everybody to come alive. Because they have a good time tonight. We have the recipe for fetting. Total bacchanal, no stopping. We have energy to grow till the after tomorrow. We could carry on and on. Jump into calypso. Calypso. So come let me jam it. Come let me have fun. Come let me jam it. I want to get some. Jam it, jam it, jam it, jam it, jam it, jam it, jam it. The party don't start. The party don't start. And we going non-stop. We no warming up. The party don't start. The party don't start. So that I'm in hard, sure to send you mad. Dancing, prancing, yeah, so jamming. Dancing, prancing, for Labor Day we jamming. Hey, yeah, 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 yeah. Crazy. I'm happy for Labor Day. We're happy for Labor Day. 1, 2, 3, 4. Who comes to party? One, the party, love, the party, one. Who comes to party? One, in a social way, if you want. Who comes to party? Or if you want to do it kind of road, you should walk here. Who comes to party? You see? The party, love, the party. Put your hand in the air. Put your hand in the air. Come let me jam it. Everybody, come let me jam it, baby. Come let me have fun. Come let me jam it, baby. I want to get some. Come let me jam it, baby. I want to have fun. Come let me jam it, baby. I want to get some. Give me some horns, horns. Let me hear everybody now. We're moving with full force. So come let me jam it, baby. Come let me have fun. Come let me jam it, baby. I want to get some. Jam it, 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 jam it. The party don't start. The party don't start. And we going non-stop. We no warming up. The party don't start. The party don't start. So that I'm in hard, we behaving bad. Dancing, prancing, calypso jamming. Dancing, prancing, calypso jamming. Hey, hey,
Crazy doing the party no start on CultureShare and performing live there over the Labor Day weekend. And we'd like to take this opportunity to thank Carlos Lezama and Joyce Quamina of the West Indian American Day Carnival Association for affording us the opportunity to capture the moments live on camera for CultureShare. And we're looking forward to even working closer with the association come Labor Day 1993. We move on now. It's time now for some Pan on CultureShare. We go back to Grenada, Panorama Night 1992, and feature the champion steel orchestra, David Peck Edwards and the GBC New Dimensions, doing their winning hit, Pan is Progress. Panorama champions 1992 Grenada, the GBC New Dimension Steel Orchestra doing Pan is Progress, the Panorama winning tune this year. We'll be back with much more on CultureShare. July 27, 1990 is a date that Trinbagodians and the rest of the Caribbean will remember for a long, long time. That day, Abu Bakr led an attempted coup on the government of Trinidad and Tobago. Everyone who was there in Trinidad would have their story to tell. Those who were not there and had family or friends in Trinidad also have their version to tell about that situation. Well, top Caribbean playwright and storyteller Paul Keynes Douglas couldn't be left out. He also had his say. Let's join Paul now.
When the coup took place, I was not in Trinidad. I was in Canada. Went to Niagara Falls, coming back home about 9 o'clock at night on the 401. Now the 401 is the most dangerous highway in the whole of Canada. Smooth, 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 not one pothole in it, dangerous. Commanders fall asleep and run off the road and dead. This is why I like West Indian Highway, nice big potholes. Can't fall asleep and dead. So we driving on the highway trying to keep the man awake because he's afraid he fall asleep and run off the road. We empty your gun, we say, what happened? He said the radio, sir, it have a coup in Trinidad. But I say, coup in Trinidad? You're joking, you mean barbecue? He said, boy, them things don't happen in Trinidad. God is, God from Trinidad. All the here, you have refugee status living in Toronto, but God's at Trinidadian. Listen, hurricane don't come to Trinidad. Volcano don't come to Trinidad. Tourists don't come to Trinidad. How many coup come to Trinidad? No, man. It had to be a mistake. Or you can have a coup in Trinidad, You can have it in January, February, or March. That is Carnival. April, May, and June, CXC examination, Easter holidays, nobody going to go and coup with you. July, August, Barbados Carnival, Antigua Carnival, nobody going to coup with you. September, October, hurricane season, nobody going nowhere. November, Hussein, Diwali, all them kind of thing, who going to go and coup with you? And December is Christmas, so you going to have a coup in Trinidad, boy? And on the end of the month, 27th, Friday evening, 6 o'clock on a payday, no boy, not in Trinidad. For a coup to work in Trinidad, it has to be on a Wednesday, in the middle of March, about 2 o'clock, right after lunch. And it might work. So I said, let's listen to the radio to see if it's true. So we listened carefully to the radio. There has been an uprising on the island nation of Trinidad and Tobago. A group of Muslim rebels have taken over the outhouse. Fellas say outhouse? It is sorry, that should be the Red House, the seat of Parliament. And there is fighting. So right away we know things serious. So fellas say, boy, this is it. Refugee status, we ain't going back home. We were driving straight to immigration. Refugee. I say, boy, I had to go home, have a dog to feed, I must go home. So they say the best thing to do, let us drive and find a telephone and call Trinidad. Everybody go on the telephone, we call, circuit's busy, circuit's busy, circuit's busy. We can't get through. Until one fella get his friend called Philbert. Well, boy, better we didn't get nobody at all. Philbert is the most depressing man I ever talked in my life. Philbert said, boy, everybody dead. He said, police dead. Prime Minister dead, dead. He said, Sparrow dead, everybody dead, dead. He said, boy, even Paul Keynes Douglas, he dead, everybody dead. We say a lie, Paul Keynes Douglas, say, check him out, could be an imposter, check him out. So we said, Philbert, where you get your information? He said, from impeccable sources. His mother, cousin, ring your aunt, sister in Grenada, and she ring him in Togo and tell him. So we know Philbert suffering from trauma, so forget about he. So the only other person I know I could ring at that moment is Stan Merle. Well, boys, who tell me do that? From the time I meet, get animals, she say, boys, stay where you are. Don't come back. Bullets, looting, shooting, bad behavior. Tanimal says she never see bad behavior, so she like the thief in everything. If you stand too long, she said they're gone with you too. Tanti Merle tell me she was walking down St. Vincent Street, cool, so when she hear boom. So she said they must be celebrating Independence Day early. Next she said, quee. So she said, I wonder why so much mosquito flying down St. Vincent Street. Tanti Merle said it was bullets. She said, ever see bullets? Bullets to the left, bullets to the right. A man said, hit the deck. She said she hit the deck. So when she falls, the whole red out shake. She said, there was no bubble. When she fall, the whole red out shake. Then she said, boy, they tell her evacuate the area. So she said, what she do? She put a basket in front of her. She get a parasol. She push the basket, she drags herself. She push the basket, she drags herself. Tanti Merle drags herself right down St. Vincent Street. When she get up, all she dressed straight away. And police want to arrest her with the basket, say she's a looter. If you see Tanti Merle basket, about 15 bullets go through the basket. She said, thank God for the Johnny Bake, stop about 6. But you say, I know this thing would have happened, you know. I know it would have happened. You know, blasted muscle men. Is the muscle men cause this? Men who lift weights must go on riot. If them blasted muscle men cause a riot. So I tell Tanti Merle, it's not a muscle man, it's a Muslim. She said, oh, so that's why the bullet didn't go through the ham sandwich. Thank you very much. Good night.
Paul Keys Douglas doing the coup live at the Brooklyn College Auditorium, and that was at the Everybody's Magazine Carib Fete Award show that took place in July. We move on now as we go to the next location, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Victoria Park in Kingstown. The occasion, Dimanche Gras 1992, and the Calabasonian to perform is the Vibrating Skates.
Invitation throughout the nation. There's a big party in town. A 2-cent party, costume party, helicopters, big men with honors. Everybody disguised around. A 2-cent party, costume party. They come as priests who commit in adultery, good citizens who like contraband whiskey, and politicians who cheat and lie consistently, disguised as captain of Lucky Star controversy. Oi! A 2-cent party, costume party, a 2-cent party, a disguised party, a 2-cent party, costume party, 2-cent party, a Tuesday party. Hey! No matter what you say, young and money man out of the way, dressed like a kingpin, calling the shots, wearing khaki and polka dots. Mass I know you, 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 Mass I know you. Ding 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 dong. Dragon's costume got me in the room just to get the whole story inside. A 2-cent party, costume party, they throw out Barcy, Marcus and Bandy. Without costumes, man, they couldn't hide. A 2-cent party, costume party, from Mustique to lawyers were present. Drink drinking champagne only for 2 cents. A scientist, a journalist, and a big hotelier, wearing a disguise for Queen's birthday honor. Hey, a 2-cent party, costume party, 2-cent party, disguise party. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, can't get money man out of the way. Just like a kingpin calling the shots, wearing khaki and polka dots. Mass I know you, Mass I know you, Mass I know you. What you say? Mass I know you, Mass I know you, Mass I know you. Calypsonians, steel band and mass man, none could ever get in that league. A 2-cent party, costume party, but them gamblers, drug lords and pushers, disguised to hide their wicked deeds. A 2-cent party, costume party, play auxiliary in private security, wear government boots to embarrass the party. A designer, a builder, TV star, don't care, disguised to cover up the bloody bay of fear. Hey, a 2-cent party, costume party, 2-cent party, disguise party. A 2-cent party, costume party, 2-cent party, Jubilee party. Hey! No matter what you do, no matter what you say, can't get money man out of the way.
Vibrating Skates. Don't ask me where he got that name from. He's live on CultureShare at Dimash Grind St. Vincent doing a costume party. We'll be right back. Daphne Cox has been training the contestants that you're going to see tonight at the Clitgord Auditorium in the Miss Guyana USA Beauty Pageant. Now, it's going to be a grand night, and if you have not decided to go to the occasion as yet, we're inviting you to do so. And in the coming minutes, you'll be finding out much more about the occasion this evening. But Daphne Cox, we have with us here now, gracing the CultureShare set. Daphne, welcome.
Thank you.
I am going to go to that pageant tonight. When I get to my seat and the curtains are drawn, what can I expect?
You can expect a showcase of beauty, elegance, and intellect of the Guyanese woman. There will be cultural presentation by each contestant reflecting Guyana.
They'll be coming out in the usual swimwear and...
Swimwear and evening wear.
Mm-hmm. You were saying?
It's also a black tie affair and the Guyanese cultural extravaganza of song, dance, and poetry.
Going back to that piece they'll be doing reflecting Guyana, you see that as important in promulgating the country itself?
Yes, I do.
Mm-hmm.
This way, you know, the whole nation can see what Guyana have to offer. And maybe they would decide to go to Guyana because of the cultural presentation is so wonderful.
You have been training all of the contestants?
Yes, I have been.
Now this is, to me, it sounds like something strange. I mean, you don't hear of a beauty pageant where people are in competition and there's one person actually training all the contestants, or maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
Actually, it's a team of us that's training the girls. You have someone that's training in the cultural presentation, and you have a number of us training the girls how to, you know, in poise and walking, etc., etc.
So the main thrust is to ensure that it is a good show.
It's a good show, and it's a beautiful show, so come on out and see it.
Okay, Daphne, we'll be all there this evening, and we're going to meet some of the contestants, the first runner-up from last year, and 2 other contestants?
Yeah, 2 contestants.
That'll be on tonight.
Right.
Oh.
It's the price is $30, so if you haven't gotten a ticket, you know, you don't have to worry because tickets would be sold at the door.
Okay. Now this is June Allison Gill,
Yes, that's
who we're
right.
going to talk to first of all. Now June, welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me here.
Looking back at last year, when you were the first runner-up, but looking back at the entire competition itself, what remains uppermost in your mind?
Oh, the lasting memory for that particular pageant is the cultural part.
And what did you do in that aspect that night?
Well, my cultural presentation was an Indian dance entitled Piya Tu Ab Tu Aaja, which is basically a love song.
So you had your hands behind your back, the other hand on top of your head, doing the little Indian spin?
Of course, everything you see, even to belly movement.
Oh, so you're quite flexible.
Of course, and it was surprising enough because the competition was it was very stiff. Actually, there were some contestants there who I felt were professionals, but surprisingly, I won it. And I'm grateful for that.
Right. You have charm. You deserved it. I wasn't there, but I know you deserved it. Faye Garrett, Miss Guyana American Institute. This is the first time you're in a competition of this nature.
Yes.
How did this all begin? And were you always a person who wanted to be in this kind of fervor and excitement and pageantry?
Well, actually, yes, because I am self-motivated. I like to see young ladies try to do more for themselves because I believe that young people have a lot to offer and they are the future.
You'll be also presenting in the cultural aspect something about Guyana.
Definitely.
That interests you
Yes.
a lot, doesn't it?
Yes, because I want to show the diversity and the beauty that we have in Guyana.
Do you think of the audience and what they may be thinking when you come on stage and whether or not I may be good or bad? Do these thoughts enter your mind sometimes?
Yes, I do, but I think what I have to offer is will grab onto all Guyanese and non-Guyanese alike because it has to do with being yourself and what you should, appreciate your culture, your country, your heritage, and all of that.
Great. Angela Victor, we'll call you Angie.
Yes, I'm much comfortable with that.
Miss Laparkan Trading.
That's correct.
First time also you're venturing in this kind of competition.
Yes.
And you're so bubbly and
I try.
bubbling with excitement. You're looking forward to tonight, right?
Yes, I am very much.
When you enter on stage tonight, would you be concentrating on what you have to do, or with a little nervousness about what the people might be thinking be in your mind also?
Well, I must admit, going out on stage for the very first time, I will be nervous. But once I do that, I'm sure I'll just fall into it and concentrate on what I have to do. And please the audience, because that's why I'm in the pageant. I mean, I'm in it for fun, yes, but also put on a good show for the audience about Guyana and the Guyanese woman.
So you think the importance of the show itself is to showcase your country, and not just another hoopla show where ladies parade across the stage and some people might say, just another pageant show, right?
Right, like Miss Cox said, she said we're going to showcase beauty and intellect, and the most important thing here is the intellect. Beauty is not all. We need something behind the beauty, and we definitely have the brains.
June, you have been around the contestants this year. Your thoughts on the preparations?
Oh, well, the preparations are coming along fine. As I can see, the girls are very cooperative, and I know the young lady, especially who is sitting next to me, is quite enthusiastic about the show. Likewise, other contestants too. So, I'm looking forward to going there tonight and supporting them.
June Allison Gill, Faye Garrett, Angela Victor, and Daphne Cox, all of the Miss Guyana USA Beauty Pageant. That's on tonight at the Clitgord Auditorium, downtown Brooklyn. Please support. This next Calypsonian is a genius in the lyrical aspect of the art form. He is David Rudder. Here he is performing live in New York City doing 1990.
So from the ghettos of Trinidad to the ghettos of LA, the same story. nuclear warhead. Do I see it torn down? And there's an army in retreat. I see the old colonials of Europe now become united. And that word, perestroika, it fills the streets. I see the eagle sitting on the shoulder of the bear. Or maybe it's the other way around. Is this the calm before the hellfire? Or is our tomorrow really heaven bound? But 1990, the blood still flows in Bogota. And from Beirut to Johannesburg, the river don't stop. 1990, third world children still wander in their boats, in their jungles, in their deserts, until they drop. It is strange. The more we change, the more we rearrange. Everything just seems the same as we move into the next century. 1990, please make a liar of me. There is a black man on the run through a lonely Beijing street. There he goes. My God, he's running again. This time through Brooklyn, Howard Beach. And there he runs again through the streets of Soweto and Bensonhurst. And I'm saying, Lord, so this story goes. And the ghostly man from the past, they call him Selma, Alabama. He just shrugs and says, deja vu, I suppose. 1990, will our children stand firm? Or will they keep a running and a running and a running till the end of time? 1990, will hands of love ever reach out? Or will they be there just to strengthen the crime? It is strange. The more we change, the more we rearrange. Everything just seems the same as we move into the next century. 1990, please make a liar of me. LA's burning down. It reminds me of Harlem and what's in the 60s. Same problem, same country, and King is still the name. people shouting power, power to we the people, and equal rights and justice is still the game. I remember over 25 years ago, America stood up and said, this won't happen no more. Now you tell me, what have we become? Will the beast always defeat the beauty? Is this land just another house of the rising sun? 1990, will we see a tomorrow where our children will truly be free? 1990, is it joy, is it sorrow, as we move into the 21st century? I'm saying it is strange. The more we change, the more we rearrange, everything stays the same as we move into the next century. 1990, make a believer of me.
A classic performance there from David Rudder, 1990. CultureShare on the move. We'll be right back. Another of the big nights at the Labor Day celebrations last weekend was the Reggae Night, which happened last week Friday. Well, one of the big names was Screechy Dan, and he has something called Gunplay, which has a very serious message. Look.
Dedicated to all black people. Sin. Alright, take it low, play it low. That one is a serious lyric. Take it down low. That one dedicated to all the ghetto youth them. All ghetto man and all ghetto woman. Respect, because you know society of where we and we title ourselves as victim of society. Destruction of the soul is vanity, and destruction of what the poor is poverty. Don't big up yourself, because we don't know say a long time in a captivity. And the white boy them a hold long we watch you now. Alright, hear me now. You gon' talk that no impress me. You want impress me, go South Africa, make me say. You gon' talk that no impress me. You want impress me, go South Africa, make me say. Now tell me about your Magnum and your 3-8, especially your AK-47 Glock and your Uzi. Me I'm gonna pick it up by any means necessary. What is vital to you, not important to me. You gon' talk that no impress me. You want impress me, go South Africa, make me say. You gon' talk that no impress me. You want impress me, go South Africa, make me say. I agree, every man fi have a security plan, cause you don't know how wicked people them turn. So anytime you decide to take up a weapon, make sure I know me you a go turn it pan. I know me make you in a so much sufferation. I know me make you facing tribulation. So anytime you put a big gun in your hand, make sure pointing in the right direction. Listen, Screechy Dan, and try understand. Now act like you're working for the Ku Klux Klan, cause you gun talk that no impress me. You want impress me, go South Africa, let me say. You gun talk that no impress me. You want impress. One drop down again. This is a question I want an answer. Tell me where the wicked that do ya. If you tell me praise God, you is a friggin' liar. To me, it's like them want kill sufferer. Even though me and them have the same skin color, it looks like them is a Ku Klux member. I working for the oppressors undercover. Them the kind of thing they may have to attack, cause the contact that not impress me. You want impress me, go South Africa, make me say. Contact that not impress me. Press me South. Hold on, my watcher. I'm not with this. Chowa, I'm not with this. God is my witness. Somebody tell them, please, I mean business. Listen up keenly. Understand me. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. This is done screeching. Microphone MC, your gun business. Don't bother tell me about contact. That no impress me, you impress me. Cause South Africa make me say your contact. That no impress me, you impress me. Cause so watch out. Someone will have to pay for the innocent blood that they shed every day. Your children, my word. I love when the black people.
Screechy Dan, your gun talk don't impress me on CultureShare, and he was performing right there at the Brooklyn Museum last weekend during the Labor Day celebrations. That's the reggae night. Now we have the results of the Road March competition. That's a Road March competition that was instituted by Everybody's Magazine in association with the West Indian American Day Carnival Association. Well, the winner of the Road March competition this year is the second image of TNT with their On the Count of 4. So we'd like to say congratulations to Second Image on winning the Road March. In second place is Spice from Barbados with the Lift Your Leg Up, and Shadow comes in at number 3 with his Music. Once again, we do want to thank Carlos Azama and Joyce Kwamina of the West Indian American Day Carnival Association for giving us the opportunity to cover most of the celebrations this year. And we are once again saying that we're looking forward to working even closer with the association come next year. And even though the networks only gave us a few seconds of coverage, and we're talking about a parade that involved some 3 million people led by the mayor and the governor of New York, and the networks only giving a few seconds of coverage, we know that we have to keep up the struggle. But with one love and the power flowing, we'll get there. So once again, we say keep the spirits up, keep hope alive. And as we leave you this week, we'll leave you with a Labor Day Jam 1992, some of the shots on the Parkway, the Caribbean Parkway, so to speak. And the music you're going to hear under that is On the Count of 4, the Road March 1992 on the Parkway. I am Harold PYSADE. We'll see you again next week.
I am in a party mood. I come out to jam. When I say a party mood, I mean jump up and raise your hand. When you see I get this feeling, this exciting soca feeling, it does make me feel like dancing. It does make me feel like jumping. Right now, right now, right now. Hey, on the count of 4. On the count of 4. Once all you jump, jump, jump. Like you never jumped before. On the count of 4. On the count of 4. Once all you jump, jump, jump. Like you never jumped before. Get ready. 1, whoa, 2, whoa, 1, whoa, 1, 2. Everybody jump, 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 jump right now. Jump, 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 jump right now. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, hey. Back on up. I've been to Grenada, Antigua, Jamaica. It's always the same reaction when coming to soca. People jumping up and down, jumping left and right, jumping up all over town. What a wonderful thing. From the time they hear my music, sweet Caribbean soca music, right away they can't refuse it. That has made me want to do it. Right now, right now, right now. Hey, on the count of 4. On the count of 4. Once on you jump, jump, jump. Like you never jumped before. On the count of 4. On the count of 4. Once on you jump, jump, jump. Like you never. Get ready.